Graphicxtras. In this video I'm just going to show you how you can recolor a brush design. Now this brush design is from a Graphicxtras, part of the Easter egg brushes section, and one thing with Photoshop brushes, they're grayscale designs. So basically you've got this grayscale design. Long as you've got a nice background you can select, and I'm just going to quickly select it, just use the magic wand, just select that area, then just inverse that, and you can actually just quickly colour the design using maybe some edit fill, foreground colour. It's just obviously going to be blue now. Now of course you could actually just stop there, most uninteresting sort of brush design or Easter egg design, but you of course can use the edit fade fill, and you can see some colour just coming back there, or you could use maybe in your burn, colour burn. I'm just going to go with that one. Okay, once I've actually got that, I can actually now, maybe if you want to make it like more three-dimensional, you can actually use, and I always find this one of the best filters, the camera raw filter, very useful one. And just going to select the radial filter, just set the exposure over to fairly near the maximum, just to give it a highlight of a single, maybe it's a bit too big. Just reduce that down in size a bit. Right, once you've actually done that, click OK. Now you've got a sort of more like three-dimensional brush design. Now I'm actually now going to go duplicate this layer, so I'm just going to go to edit and copy and edit and paste, and so now it's actually on its own layer, so you can actually duplicate this design. And I'm just going to just quickly resize that. I don't want it that big, and you can just hold the Alt key down and you can just duplicate this design. Of course, as a layer you can actually, not only that, once you've done that you can actually also of course recolor the design. Maybe make a slightly pink Easter egg, and you can also, as a layer, you can actually go to layer style, maybe add a drop shadow. Right, click OK at that point. Now, one thing I like to do once I don't actually want to work with a layer style. I'm just going to actually rasterize the whole thing. So the whole thing has now been, so layer rasterize, just there. Now I can still just duplicate that, and of course I can resize that as well. I don't have to go with, and I can still recolor it, so I can just quickly change that design, maybe make a green egg instead. Anyway, so that's a quick way of using a brush stroke and then turn it into a far more three-dimensional colourful design in a few seconds. Hope you found this of interest. Thank you much.